Hey there guys, welcome back. I think we're recording already and we're back on the Yamaha R1. So we're going on a quick little beach ride, and I just wanted to talk about a little something that's been going on with me right now, something I've been working on, and maybe try to help some other people out today, because I have seen some videos on it and a fair bit of information on it, whether it be through YouTube, but I just haven't seen something that's like really recent on it and something that somebody has been talking about that's at least from last year, because the ones that I've seen are from like 2022, 21, and I know some prices and a lot of things have changed. So what I want to talk about is actually going through the process of getting plated through Dirt Legal. And I know they do like a lot of stuff, not only cars, but the specific process that I have been doing is with my Honda Beat. Actually, it's what I've been getting plated, and I've been doing it through Dirt Legal, of course, but through the Montana plate registration system that they have. So first things first, they do also do motorcycles and many other vehicles. They even do dirt bikes. So if you want to plate a dirt bike and have it road legal, you can do so through them. But today specifically, we're going to focus on a JDM import, which is my Honda Beat. It is a 1991. It is the one that I took into the shows a couple of times, actually 2 shows at the Honda show, and very nice car. I really like it. A little 2-door roadster, mid-engine, 3-cylinder 660, very fun, although not the biggest engine ever, of course, but it's still a fun car to ride. The first step that I had to do was pay, and I didn't currently have a Montana LLC, but that is no problem because they actually do go ahead and create the LLC for you under the name that you want if it isn't already taken. So what you have to do is pay a fee of $1,000, which includes registration, plates, and creates the Montana LLC for you. That should all be included already. Unfortunately, I didn't have a title in the US for the Beat, meaning I had to actually go through a different process apart from the $1,000 one, which cost $500. That process is called bond title, I'm pretty sure. And what they do is actually create a title to begin with in Montana. So that is another $500 on top of the initial $1,000 that you had to pay. Now, I know it seems like a lot, but if you really think about it, how else will you really get plates in any car from an import? Pretty much what I did was go ahead and pay the $1,000, and then I added the $500 service on top of that because I had to do it. I really had no other choice. So once I did all of that, I gave them my name for my LLC in Montana. So Clutched In is an official Montana LLC now, and gave them the information for the car, sent some pictures of the paperwork, the import papers, so the certificate and the foreign title as well. That is when they realized that I didn't have a US title, which means I had to get the bonding service for the title, which again was $500. If you do have a US title for a car, you don't have to pay the $500. You just do the $1,000 and then you continue through that process. Since I did have to go through that, you also need a VIN verification for a Montana title. So they're going to send you the form for a Montana VIN verification, and you have to find a VIN verifier that's licensed near you, and once you do that, you have to send it over to them. So I currently am in the process of getting the VIN verification. I found somebody that was willing to do it for me and is in California, so that's great because it's local. I did that process. He charged me $125, which is apparently the standard cost for something like that in California, no matter if it's an import or not. So I scheduled the appointment for $125 to get my VIN verification, and he just has to verify, do the usual thing, but on a Montana slip. And once they do that, he has to give you his license number and his ID picture, I'm pretty sure. Once you have that, you send it over back to Dirt Legal along with all the papers for export. After all that, they're going to process it, then they're going to send those papers to the Montana DMV so that they could do it over there and get the title done. After that, they take care of the process of actually registering, and you do have the option to buy a temp tag from them. So I'm pretty sure it's for another $125. They'll give you a 40-day temp tag, meaning you can use your car before the registration and the plates actually reach your house through mail. So if you need to absolutely drive it, or you just want to pay the extra fee, you can go ahead and do that, and you'll get the fee, and they'll send you the temp tag, and you can drive your car around legally for 40 days, which should give it enough time to receive the actual plates and the actual registration. So I'm currently in that process. I'm in the process of getting the VIN verification so that I can send it over to Dirt Legal so that they take care of the rest. Now this whole process is completely legal. You have the car actually under the name of an LLC, which is your company, which they create for you, so it's all under your name and it's not tied in with anybody else. That makes it a registration in Montana. I'm pretty sure don't charge you taxes, and it's a one-time permanent payment, meaning you don't have to renew tags, renew plates, or have another payment in the future. It is just a one-time payment, and you don't don't have to worry about that later. So you do get a little bit of peace of mind and some stress freedom there. I wanted to make this video so that I could maybe help somebody out, because I know that there's not too much information sometimes about these topics. The whole process through them takes about 2 to 3 weeks to complete, and after those 3 weeks you get your plates in the mail, registration, everything. You're all set to go. You can drive that car anywhere you want, and it's completely legal. You have no problems with police. Presumably, if the cop is in a really bad mood, maybe they could do something about it, but not usually. I've known of many people that use Dirt Legal before, and they have had no problems with them. They had everything legal and done right. And I've also had some experience with their customer service for some questions that I had. So customer service and everything there is perfect. I have no complaints. They were really nice about it. When I called them, they were willing to explain to me and take the time to take me through the process and any other question that I had. They answered my calls right away, and I haven't had a problem with them. So hopefully very soon you will see the Beat out on the street with some plates and completely legal. But the next thing, I want to say that if you do already have an LLC in Montana, then you can pay only $700, I'm pretty sure, for any car that you want to title and register in Montana. Meaning that if you already created one from the first car, let's say, then you don't need to pay the fee again. It's not $1,000 every time. It's actually only $700, which then is where you start to see the benefits. And actually, it seems like a good trade-off. Only $700 to get your car titled and registered with plates. Today's the first pretty warm day of the spring season, I believe. It's about 71 here in California, so pretty nice for a ride out. It's not too windy, and the wind itself isn't really that cold either, so it's pretty nice. We're nearing our destination here, so I don't think I'm gonna keep this video going on for too long, maybe just a little bit of the ride. But yeah, I just wanted to help you guys out with the process here, and maybe clear out some doubts that you might have had earlier, and maybe answer any questions that you guys have. Yeah, I really hope that the Beat gets out on the street really soon. Start driving it around. I have some plans of light, tasteful modification, if you want to say. I can't wait to have it out on the street. I also do realize that you guys enjoy the motorcycle videos a little bit more than my car videos. I realize that the things like the Honda show don't do as well as any of my motorcycle videos, so I try to mix it up here a little, out on the motorcycle but talking about cars. So maybe there we can find a nice middle ground mix that both people, or both types of people, like car guys and as well as motorcycle guys. Try to bring that together. So I'm just gonna keep recording for the rest of the ride, but I'm gonna leave it off here. I really hope that you got something new from this, enjoyed watching the little ride. I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day.